Vem me dar vapo vapo.
In this episode, we're gonna go from coilovers. We're gonna go from bags to coilovers, and the whole reason I am over bags completely. Like, I don't want them in my life. They can go that way.
Know your fucking place, trash.
If I'm gonna go to swing this car and I'm going a fucking buck 10, not really, but yeah, if I'm going and I'm gonna huck a corner, I do not want a bag to go out or kink or do anything. And on top of that, just to maintenance it is just, it's not it for this car. Gonna go to coilovers to get reliable, able to get, you know, full performance out of it and not have to worry about popping a bag. And just, that is what we're gonna be doing. And I just hit myself in the ball sack and now my stomach hurts, so I'm gonna go lay down for a second and we're gonna get to it. ¡Ay, puta madre!
Why in the frickin' fracking fuck did they put the bolt going that way so it doesn't come out? They could have put it this way.
So if you're installing this kit, this angle kit, and you get to the tire rod, that was a bitch, dude. Like, that was fuck to get this out. But all I did was just hit this part on the side and it just popped right out. So.
Ah, fuck, was I sitting on that?
You more like the start. I'm more of the trips to Florida, order the orders, views of the water, straight from a page of your favorite author.
Well, as I was test fitting the ankle kit, I apparently bent the fuck out of the tire rod. So I did get a replacement the same day from Car Tuners. They are super cool people and they have pretty much everything you need for a Jenny. I literally bent this at like 12 something and I got the same part like literally a couple hours later. So thank you, Car Tuners and Quick Nick out there. Appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking insane. Yeah, so we're gonna replace that and start working on the fitment, but it's looking pretty wild. Looks good. Looks real good. I have to unfortunately run spacers, which is a problem because these are not fitted perfectly, which is fine, but I was running 15 millimeter spacers and I had to cut the studs so my wheel won't hit the stud. And that's what people usually, when they usually break studs off of their wheel or their wheel pops off, is because typically if you're running spacers and you have your actual hub stud protruding in this spacer, and if it's sticking out and your wheel doesn't have those little inserts where your stud can go in, you got to cut them down to make it flush with the face of the wheel or the back of the wheel, so there's a nice contact. Because if you don't cut these studs back, you're gonna have that gap and it won't tighten on correctly and they'll loosen off or break off. Right now these are fully tight with 32 millimeter spacers and the stud, as you can see, is like fucking 3 threads. I was just putting this on for fitment, just cutting up all this stuff, which has been a bitch, but we're getting there. It's taken a lot. I mean, installing this angle kit was easier than having to fit this tire in. Yeah, we're also gonna play a little prank on my mom or my dad, whoever falls victim of it. But this is my old airline. I'm gonna snake it up in the engine bay, and I'm gonna have whoever look, and I'm gonna hit the switch, and it'll fucking freak him out. So I think it'll be pretty funny. We'll get that on film. I am gonna extend these studs. I had to go to 3 different auto zones to find all the studs because it's 10 of them. Shout out Yogi Dog. What up, dog? Give me some loving. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's my trooper. He's my little helper. Studs. It is a fucking absolute mess here, but that is just how it is. So these are the studs that I got at AutoZone. Pretty self-explanatory. You just knock it out and then replace it. So as you can tell, this is without the wheel spacer, and these are a fucking micro penis stud. So we're gonna have to trade them out. But this is the replacement that I'm gonna have, so it can have more thread on that nut, brother. This is such a beefy brake caliber. God, that's loose. Such a great quality angle kit. I am so happy I have this on. It changed the whole car. So yeah, so we're gonna knock these out. You just have to take off these screws that hold it on your rotor and take off your caliber, and make sure you hang it with a bungee cord. Don't let that shit hang dangy by itself. So I know there's presses that you can use to pop these studs out. I'm just gonna use a hammer because I, for one, don't give a fuck about these threads. This is the way that works for me. Yeah, so we're gonna do it that way. Also, put some penetrating lubricant to the front side and the back side just to loosen it up. It helps. All right, so you got your KY jelly equivalents to the automotive world. Squirt that shit, right? Both sides. First you hit it from the back and then you hit it from the front, you know what I'm saying? Okay, make sure your impact is right below it so it drips right onto it. And then you take your fucking mini Thor hammer. Look at that. Easy, breezy, cover grill. Next one, fucking whack the fuck out of it. Boom. Fucking presto, cuz. I'm fucking lubed up. Alright, so you take your new stud, the one you got from the fucking 4th AutoZone. Take it, find out where the lines line up, right? Kind of just have to do it by feel right there. Make sure you line them up or you're gonna get fucked. Take your mini Thor hammer, fucking make sure you hit your fucking finger. Smack it in a couple times until she's tight. Not tight. She ain't tight, she ain't right, you know what I mean? If she ain't tight, she ain't getting treated right. If she ain't tight, she bite. If she ain't tight, she ain't very bright. I got bars. See, I should have become a rapper. Okay. So. Alright. Now, you take it, bottom it out. Make sure you strip the fuck out of the nut. From using the wrong fucking socket, dude. Damn it. Yep, and then just on to the next. Easy as that, you're a fucking mechanic now. Look at you, you fucking champion. So you got all the studs on, easy peasy. Now I just need to put the rotor and brake and put my spacer on. Shout out to Titan spacers off Amazon. Literally came in like fucking 4 days, faster than my ex. Anyways, look at her. Beautiful. Hub centric, 67.1 millimeter, and it is 32. What I need it as titties. That's what I do with the titties. Playing like a little mini violin. You just. Alright, mijos and mijas. This is the Jenny Coupe, baby, in all her final form. She's a little hoe, but she's my hoe. So she's honestly probably the best she's ever been. Like sturdy wise, it's so beautiful. This is the corner. It's pretty massive, so you can really like fuck up and you're able to correct yourself, so that's cool. She's a beaut. I love this Jenny so much. Like, how could you not like this thing? So the things that I find difficult about drifting by yourself is you need a spotter. Like, not having a spotter fucking sucks and it's dangerous. See what happens? Ah, my tummy. My tummy. I don't know, third gear's like kind of gnarly. But I think third gear is what you need, you know? Second gear's way too slow for this big corner. I did like 2 clutch kicks on that one. I'm trying to get another angle.